Hi, and welcome to a very quick episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. And we're going to go on a very strange ride here. This is an odd story, and it kind of makes you think, what? You know, it's like, what? Here goes. A few days ago, Dundee Council had an issue with housing. The Labour group, which is a small, it's an SNP-run administration. SNP are the biggest party, but the Labour group on that council wanted to call a housing emergency. And the SNP, the larger part, said no. They did not want to call a housing emergency. It would have been very embarrassing for the national government, an SNP government. So they said no. And then a couple of days after that, of course, the SNP called a national housing emergency. That, of course, was done because the Labour group in Holyrood said that they were going to call a vote on it, and the SNP in Holyrood knew they would lose that vote. So rather than face the ignominy of losing a vote, they said, OK, look, we'll do this. So they called a national housing emergency. And this is where it's getting very weird in Dundee, because right as of now, you have the SNP group in Dundee are saying no to the housing emergency, but the SNP government are saying yes. And so the local group are going against what their own party are saying. The Labour Party in Dundee is saying, yes, there is a housing emergency. And so they are agreeing with the SNP government. The Labour Party are now saying to the SNP party in Dundee, look, how can we be agreeing with the SNP government and you, the SNP group, aren't? Please God, let's just reverse the decision and make it that there is a housing emergency in Dundee. Well, you'd think that would be a no-brainer. Well, it's already declared nationally. Yes, OK, then why not? At least then we'll agree with our own party and you won't look like a bunch of idiots. But wait, first of all, this is the SNP we're talking about. And secondly, this is Dundee we're talking about. So idiots they are, because the SNP council have rejected the Labour group's proposal to reverse the decision so that the SNP can then agree with their own SNP government. Why? Because they say if they do that, they will look as though they don't know what they're doing and that they got it wrong the first time, and they don't want to make it look as though they'd made the wrong decision. So they're going to stand by their decision. It's like the Brains Trust, isn't it? Yes, we know we're wrong, but we're not going to correct ourselves in case people think, hey, you're wrong. What? Meanwhile, the homeless in Dundee, screw you. Honestly, what is... It is a low IQ game, isn't it? I'm going to set my dog up. I'm going to send my dog to Dundee to stand at the next council elections there. Because I tell you what, he's bright compared to that lot. Unbelievable, isn't it? Anyway, there we are. So that's the latest from Dundee. The Labour Party agreeing with the SNP government, and the SNP local party disagreeing with the SNP government. I don't get it either. Politics, eh? Not a game for the wise, only for the morons and the corrupt. Till next time, stay safe, stay well, and see if you can work out what the hell is going on in Dundee. Bye.